Welcome back. I'm Wombat John. This is Casual Vibrant Hardcore World number 1, part number 16, day number 50. And we are in... okay, we're over here. We are in the villager breeding pen. Having a look around, seeing if there's anybody that needs to be coming through here. There isn't. Let's close that. Close that and just check that these guys are after potatoes, beetroot, and beetroot, of course. Do I have cobblestone? We'll have to do. Let's get this guy sealed in. Nice. Let's get the cat prevention things in. I believe this is enough to stop cats jumping in there and rampaging through the place. But that's not why we're here. We are here because we're going to need some farm. I think the first guy back there wanted potatoes, and I do believe we found a potato when we raided the village that those guys came from. As you can see here, we now have a tunnel to access the trading hall from the base, which is right here. Over here, I believe, is no potato. What about over here? Potatoes. Anything else? We've got some carrots, which we're going to do something with as well. Okay, that looks like all... oh no, there's beetroot seeds. We've got a guy wanting beetroot. Got 3 guys wanting beetroot actually. So let's go make a beetroot farm. Do a quick harvest of this lot. Just because. Since we're in the area, we'll grab it. Okay. How's that going? Any of you who are paying attention might have noticed that this video is coming out a little bit late, and that's because, as this is my break, I keep forgetting what day it is. Today's actually Monday. I was supposed to do this yesterday. Anyway, I did get some stuff done yesterday that I needed to do. A bit of tidying up around the house, did some lawn mowing, and did an unusual amount of shopping, which is probably a good thing. Okay, that is the wheat harvested. Not going to do anything with it at the moment. I'm carrying too much crap. That's for later. For now, we're going to look outside, see the sun is going down, which is not what we wanted to see, but we'll just have a quick look around anyway. Might just have a quick plan of where things are getting put. Yes. Okay, we're going to take this down, and on this level, yeah, maybe. This level we're going to build our beetroot farm, and possibly other farms along here. I don't think it's going to line up with this farm, but that's okay. Going to need a bit of dirt to fill in some ground. We're going to need to clear some trees. I have enough time. I'm going to clear the trees first. I'm still used to a long-term world where I've got enchanted diamond tools, which I don't have here. But that's okay. Just takes a moment to realise that that is the case and get back into the correct timing. That's going there, that's going there. We can just grab a couple of these before the sun goes down, and we'll call it an afternoon. Okay, that's about enough. Just bring this back here. Pick that up and let's go to bed. In the morning we will do something. Probably want to do something with the sugarcane farm. This is the sugarcane farm under us right here. Probably want to bring that out and bring out the second side over here somewhere. Might put a farm on top of it. Don't know. Anyway, it's dark, it's scary. I am going to bed, and in the morning I'm going to come up there and clear some land for the farms. Going to empty my pockets of a bit of junk I don't need to be carrying at the moment. Right. No, that's up there. I think I've filled up all the chests with random junk. Oh yeah. Some fences. Is there anything that doesn't have random junk in it? No. This is now our random junk. Chuck that in, chuck that in. Hang on to that, chuck that in, chuck that in. I'm sure there's other places for those. We'll hang on to the dirt, we'll hang on to that. We will hang on to the potatoes. Chuck that in. We'll turn our recently harvested birch into something else. Like more fences. Now, did I see up here? No, I didn't. Okay, we're going to have to grab some oak while we're out here just to make the gates for our farm fences in a contrasting colour. Where are we? We're here. Yes. And this is going all the way back. I'm probably going to be building multiple standard size farms, which is just 9 by 9 fenced with a hole in the middle. But yeah, gotta clear the land first. It's almost there. Okay, having cleared out this much, that is enough to start laying out the farm. Yes, it is. Excellent. Just going to start laying out the farms and getting everything in the right spot. Okay, that is going to be the corner of the farm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is the first farm. We will run them all together. Yeah, I think that's... No, I've messed that up. Why is there a horse in my sheep? And a chicken? Okay. Right. No. Okay, because I am getting very confused by everything I'm doing, I'm going to go grab some oak from somewhere and make our gates. So I know where I'm putting these fences down. Is that going to be enough? Probably not. That is not too big. Probably not going to find random branches coming out of this. We're not. Excellent. Okay, let's go back, make the gates, then come back and get back to fixing this, because I'm sure I've got most of those posts in the wrong spot. The gates are going to help keep track of things. Right. Yes. 1. What am I limited by? I'm limited by sticks. Okay. Now how many? 2. More sticks. 3. 3 is going to be enough because I'm planning to build 3 farms. Potatoes, beetroot, and what? Carrots. Where did I put those carrots? Do I have carrots over here? Pumpkins. No, we're not ready for pumpkins. Oh, no. Get the beetroots in there first. Okay, I'm going to stop waffling because this is not terribly interesting. Get back to the farm. Okay, we'll put this here. And we'll put this here. Because we need 1 more of those, then that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. And just to put that there. Did I? Yes, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be the next corner. And we're going to need to fill in a little bit of dirt so we can do this. Okay, there's the next corner, and that should be a 9 wide block of land. 2, 3, 4, which means this one comes out. Gets replaced with this. 4, and that one goes there, and that is, yep, that's 2. That's going to be number 3. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is the size of the first 3 farms. Do we have space for a 4th one down here? We'll make space for a 4th one. Which is going to require digging out a couple more blocks. This is going to be where the fence goes. And we'll just dig 2 more blocks out this way. I'm going to have to get rid of that tree, I think. do that. Let's just get the other half. Yes. Get the other half, or the other dimension set up, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3. That's not correct. 4 and 5. Put down some dirt. Is the light changing? I feel like the light is changing. Yes, sun's going down. Well, that's marking that out. And yeah, sun's definitely gone down. Let's stick a couple of torches up. And definitely dark, definitely time for bed. In the morning, we'll come back and get back to he should not be up here. What are we doing? Going to sleep. And in the morning we're going back to the farm. Probably make some tools. No, I've got enough tools. Oh, let's get back to the farm. Nobody scary around. Still nobody scary around. Excellent. Okay, finishing up the first farm. And we're going to get the beetroots planted. And I've run out of dirt. No, I haven't. Is that the 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3. Yep, that is the correct spot. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is going to be where the water goes. And first farm is indeed taking shape. So you're in the way. Need to put some fences up. Excellent. Torches on the corners and the middles, as usual. That's in the wrong spot. Where did that end up? Oh, that ended up there. That's fine. One in the middle here. Can't have too many torches around. Water. Get the water. Put it in there. Yeah, I've got my stair blocks back in the base. So we'll get those in a moment. Only going to have access to the farms on this side. Oh no, 23. Should be close to 23. Way more than 23. Okay, quickly go and grab a couple of stair blocks so we don't trip over something there over here. Three birch stairs, yes. We're going to need a whole bunch more fences. Don't suppose I've got anything down here. Nope. Which means it is time for a harvesting of trees. So we'll just put this one down. Close the gate. Right. Now we can walk over that without tripping. Very nice. Close the gate. Grab some birch to make some more fences. Probably want to do something with the bees at some point. Although I'm not too sure what. Honey, I suppose. Or maybe just flax. I do have some copper around the place and maybe some wax. I am beginning to question the usefulness of copper golems. If they were a little less random, might be useful. Kind of reminds me of my first robot vacuum cleaner, which I got back in the day. It was one of the ones that was completely dumb. All it did was just wander around randomly and hope that after a while it covered everywhere. Yeah. These days though, they're packed full of all sorts of stuff, map out the place. But not back in those days. I did find that half of the cleaning from having a robot vacuum cleaner was doing it yourself, so you kept the area clean enough for the vacuum cleaner to get around, which I think was a little bit strange. Anyway, getting some trees. After we finish cutting all of these down, we'll go around and replant. Should be enough saplings on the ground by then. Then we'll head back down, make a whole bunch of birch planks, then make a whole bunch of birch other things, fences. Then we'll come back to the farm, get those finished, get everything planted, probably try and find our carrots. Definitely the focus at the moment is on the beetroot, because the beetroot is something we have farmers willing to buy. And that was the last of those. Last tree, we're going to punch it. Okay, let's run around, pick up some of these things. come back and start planting. Get some sticks out of that, which is handy. 21, that's not everything, but it's going to cover most of what we're doing, I think. Particularly if we pick up stuff along the way. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but my cat is currently asking for attention, which she has already had quite a bit of attention today. So she can give me a little bit of a break while I do this. And last one. Anything else to pick up? No, nothing especially. Okay, we will come over here. Chuck a whole bunch of leftovers into the composter. That's going in, that's going in, that's going in, that's going in, that's going in. Right. We are making a whole heap of fences, and to do that we're going to need a whole heap of sticks. Uh, 129 fences should be enough. Put the rest of it away. Don't need that. All that, we do need the rest of it. Having said that, let's go get some more sticks so we can make some tools. Okay, I'm going to want 3 axes, 1 shovel, grab 2 hoes, and that's enough for now. Now we'll put everything in the right place, so as I usually say, I don't go crazy. That's everything. We're going to need more dirt. Is that around here somewhere? That should be enough dirt to keep us going. It's dark outside, let's go to bed. Going to bed. In the morning, we're going to get back to the farms. I should have picked up the carrots. That's looking good. First things first, let's fill in the land. Which comes back to here. And we'll also take out some of this stuff. Put this down to a proper level. Okay, that tree does need to come out now. Yes. I might have a look to see, is that a big tree or a little tree? That's a little tree. Little tree is fine, we can do this. It is done, and I just heard something I don't want to hear. So let's just keep our head down, do what we need to do. He says lifting his head to see where he's going. That does not belong there. Enderman seems to have disappeared. I am not not going to complain about that. Okay, is this here? All right, nice. And this should take us all the way over here. Very good. Oh, I have neglected to get another gate for it. Okay, that's fine for now. Let's dig our holes. Yep, it's the right spot. Yeah, got the right spot. And more torches going in. Lots of torches. Serving a couple of different purposes. One of them is to keep the monsters at bay, and the other one is to help find the gates, because I've got 2 torches on each gate. Should be able to find the gates anyway because I do make them a different colour, but I haven't dug this hole yet. Is that here? That is here. Cool. Let's go get some water. Fortunately, I only have 1 bucket on me. And the cat is making another appeal for attention. Which you may or may not be able to hear. Okay, let's try this. No, that's not the attention she wants. It is very difficult to figure out exactly what kind of attention she is after. But she is meowing, headbutts my arm, and yeah. Okay, I've got let's get these in. Okay, the 4th farm is not getting anything else done at the moment. Let's do some hoeing. Helps if I push the button. Enough for the potatoes. Carrots, yeah. And I seem to recall there were a lot of carrots, so I might as well. These leaves are a bit annoying. think we have 64 carrots, which is not a full farm's worth, but might as well just do all of the hoeing carrots while we can. Now let's go find those carrots, get them planted. They were in one of these. Yeah, there we go, carrots. Yeah, I'm collecting the leaves. I don't know why. Got all of the fences in there. We don't need those anymore. Don't need that. Probably don't need that much dirt. Which was here. No, here. Okay, let's go get the the carrots planted. Hoe the rest of the farmland. And that should be it here for now. I don't eat the carrots. Right. Excellent. Now we'll do a little bit of hoeing. Yes, I did make some more hoes. Nearly dark. Just going to finish in here. Some of those beetroots are looking close. Okay, that's it for today. Come over here, go to bed, and speak. Oh, come on, let me in, let me in. Speaking of, that's it for today. Nah, not yet. Okay, grab those. I think we can bone meal this stuff. Let's go find out. Nothing up there. Looks like we can. I don't know how efficient it is, but I'm not using this stuff for anything else. So we'll bone more all of that. 15. Nice. Go to bed. And in the morning, we'll go and start bone mealing our beetroot. Because we want to get the beetroot up and running sooner rather than later. I saw something over there. Oh, got some beetroot ready to go. Right, yes, I'll just bone meal the absolute crap out of everything. I'll try and do the more grown ones first. 2 left. Excellent. Okay, let's do some harvesting. $15. Nice. Off that. Okay, cool. That is not a grown potato, and we have no grown carrots yet. And I think, where's the horse gone? Why are there more sheep than there used to be? I think that got everyone. Oh, but there's some experience in there somewhere. Yep, that'll do. Okay, I am going to call that it for today. Been reasonably successful, made a bit of progress. We now have the farms. Oops, that's not a good spot to see them from. There we go. Sheep, beetroot, potatoes, carrots, and that one at the end is going to be something, I'm not too sure, maybe extra beetroot since we've got a demand for it. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Yeah, and then maybe we'll start looking at putting in a pumpkin farm along here. But I don't have enough resources to build a pumpkin farm at the moment. So that's definitely going to have to wait a little bit. Since my pumpkin farms require glass. And I don't have enough glass. There's some sand around. Not a good source of it. Yeah, anyway. That's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching this, if you've actually been watching this. Or I hope you've enjoyed listening, if that's what you've been doing. Either way, I hope, you've enjoyed yourself. I have. It's been fun. And I will catch you all next time. Have fun. See you later.